Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna be recreating this beautiful makeup look which is inspired by Anushka Sharma. Now I saw these pictures on her Instagram, and the moment I saw this I fell in love with this makeup look and I thought of recreating it. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please keep on watching, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, let's get started. So to get that beautiful flawless looking and hydrating skin, I'm gonna prep my skin first. So today I'm using a facial gel instead of my moisturizer, and this is so hydrating and soothing on the skin. So you have to let it sit on your skin for 5 minutes or so to let it absorb completely, and then move on to the primer. So for primer, today I'm using a pore minimizing primer because I have a little bit of pores on my cheeks and around my nose. So to cover that and to get that flawless base, I'm using this primer. Next I'm moving on to the color correcting, and today I'm using the MAC concealer to color correct my acne scars, and this is very good for your under eyes. I'm using a shade darker than my skin tone, but this works perfectly as a color corrector. Once that is done, I'm moving on to my foundation. So I'm mixing these two foundations to get that perfect finish that I want. So as usual, I'm applying the foundation all over my face, and then I'm blending it with a beauty blender. Now I always prefer a beauty blender rather than using a brush. So what beauty blender does is it absorbs the extra products from your face and it gives a flawless looking base that I want. Then I felt like highlighting my face a little bit, so I'm using the Fit Me concealer under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, like the usual areas where I tend to highlight my face, and then again blending it with a beauty sponge. To mimic that beautiful soft glowy looking skin, I'm using a liquid illuminator. Now this is not something very beaming or too stark on your face. This looks like you are glowing from within. That's why I'm using it. Now this look is all about blushed cheeks, and I'm using the Benefit Cha Cha Tint as a base of my powder blush that I'm gonna apply later. Now this part is completely optional, you can skip it if you want, but I felt like using it, so I'm using it. So if you want to skip this part you can. And as all of my cream products are done, I'm using a compact powder, and I'm just concentrating on the areas where I tend to crease a lot, like around my eyes, and I'm just using it on my T-zone area because I tend to get oily the most on my T-zone area. Now she has a very soft natural looking brows, and I'm using the Elegant Shady Slim brow pencil, and I'm just outlining my brows and just filling in the gaps, and that's it. I don't want anything too heavy. Time for the blush, and today I'm using a peach colored blush on the outer portion of my cheeks, and for the inner portion of my cheeks I'm using a very soft pink toned blush. And both of these blushes I'm using today are so good and so pigmented. You just need a tiny little bit and that's it. Now she doesn't have a strong contour, she just have a very soft bronzer going on her outer portion of her cheeks. So to mimic that, I'm using the NYX bronzer. This is my absolutely favorite bronzer. So it gave some dimension to my cheeks, and I contoured my nose with it as well. Moving on to the eyes, and she has a very soft brown smoky eye going on. So I mixed these two brown shades, and I'm just deepening up the outer portion of my eyes and including the crease. So I'm not taking too much colors at once, I'm just slowly building up the color, and this is how you can get a perfect smoky eye. You have to build up the color little by little and blend them very well. So the more you blend, the more beautiful your smoky eye will be. Next I'm taking this brown shade and I'm deepening up the outer portion of my eyes, and I'm blending it to my crease. Now with a fluffy blending brush, I'm just blending the edges so that it looks seamless and blended. Next I'm using a little bit of bronzer to blend all of the eyeshadows together. Next I'm using a kajal pencil, and I'm tightlining my upper lash line, and I'm using it as my eyeliner as well. Although this this is a brown smoky eye, but she's having a black eyeliner going on. So yeah, I'm using also a black eyeliner on my eyes. On her bottom lash line, she is wearing a brown kohl, so I'm using that as well, and I'm just smudging it with the smudger it comes with. Next, I'm using this brown eyeshadow and smudging my bottom lash line so that it looks very soft and doesn't look too stark under my eyes. Then I curled my lashes and applied mascara. Now she is wearing falsies, I believe, but I don't use falsies, so I'm using this mascara, and this makes my lashes look massive. Then to get that soft glow, I'm using this highlighter on my inner corners and on my cheeks as well. Now this highlighter is very soft, very subtle, and it almost looks like you are glowing from within, and that's what I want. So I'm using this highlighter and I'm just blending it with my fingers. And for the final step, I'm using this setting spray to melt down all of the powderiness that I have on my skin. And then I'm using the same compact powder and giving my skin a finishing touch. Now she has a very beautiful peach tint going on her lips, and I'm using the Cha Cha Tint on my lips and blending it with my finger. So I'm slowly building up the color and dabbing my lips with my finger, and that's how you get the perfect tint. Once that is done, I'm taking a little bit of blush with my finger and just dabbed it on my lips. So yeah, that's it. That's the finished look. I'm so in love with this makeup look. Let me know if you find this video helpful or not. Please let me know if you like this video or not, and please do subscribe to my channel before you leave. So that's it for today's video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.